I know the Bengals organization very well. They're not letting Chase go anywhere. Chase is going to get north of 40. You said 30, 35. That's not happening. He's going to get north of 40. They could have got him for 30, 35 if they signed him before the season happened. I'm assuming he said they promised him, which is why he sat out summer training camp because someone promised him some type of deal. They didn't do it. They decided to wait. He wins a goddamn Triple Crown. Now you got to pay double. Yesterday's price is not today's price. So now you got to pay double. He's getting north of 40 no matter what. He's going to set the receiver market. It might set the market in general for a non-quarterback position as far as highest paid. T. Higgins, if you're gonna franchise tag him again, I'm hoping you're doing it for the right reasons and trying to buy yourself a little bit more time to get a deal done, to keep that trio together. Also, with them keeping him, I also want them to get what's fair because I understand what T. Higgins can get on the open market. Now you don't take hometown discounts on your first contract. You don't do that because you can't make that money back up. You just can't. Not on your first deal. You work too hard to get to this point in life and in your career where on your first deal you don't take a discount. You just don't. Outside of that, it'd be impossible to pay Trey Hendrickson after 217 back-to-back season sacks. He's man. I'm trying to think who just what defensive end just got paid. Somebody just got paid,
Miles Garrett.
huh?
Miles Garrett. He got that
Oh,
40 million a
Miles.
year. Yeah.
So yeah. Listen, he's going to be somewhere in that range. I don't know if he's going to be as high as Miles, but I think on the open market he'll probably get somewhere close to it, and the Bengals won't be able to afford that. Yeah, you can't pay Joe Burrow, you can't pay Chase, you can't pay T and play Trey Hendrickson unless you're gonna run a 4-man squad.
So if it was up to you, you'd pay Chase and Higgins and let Trey go.
Yes, because I,
Yeah.
I can get an adequate, a good. It doesn't have to be Trey. I don't need a guy that needs to get me 17 sacks. I can find me a disruptor, who can be good, who can be decent, and play some good football, and I'll make up for the lack of sacks in other areas defensively.
So let's say they get all that done. They pay Jamar, they pay T, they trade Trey. They make a couple free agency signings. Where do you
Right.
see the Bengals next season?
I mean, listen, for one, we have to compete in the AFC North. I don't see the competition outside of that. I'm just being honest, and that's no disrespect to the rest of the teams in the NFL. We have to dominate the AFC North. We have to find a way to beat the Ravens. We have to find a way to deal with Lamar Jackson. We have to find a way to deal with the Steelers. I think once we have success in the division, not only have success in the division, but learn to start fast during the season. We start slow. We always start out the gate 0-2, or 1-2, or 1-3, and then we have to rely on other teams and what they do at the end of the season, on the back end of the season, relying on them having to win. As opposed to, listen, if we settle things week 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can play good football. You might stumble up throughout the rest of the season, but you don't have to rely on other teams to beat other teams for us to get in the playoffs. So that's it. We got to start fast, and we have to focus on winning the AFC North.